I am Dazel, and today I've decided to do a story time video. So I'm just gonna get into it. I've kind of wanted to share this story because I feel like it is a PSA. It is important and it might save somebody's life. So from the title of this video, you can kind of get the gist of what I'm gonna talk about. So last year in September, I was selected to go for this seminar, workshop kind of thing. Since it was held in Singapore, I was given the option to stay in a hotel or stay at home. Tell me, which one would I pick? Of course I'm gonna stay at the hotel. Me and the other delegates were put in this 5-star hotel, which was absolutely stunning. I'm not gonna say the name of the hotel, but just know that it's a very nice hotel, you know, 5-star, expensive, but of course it was kindly sponsored. But, I mean, nice hotel, am I right? Basically, you know, we did the workshops, we had activities, we went to seminars, lectures, blah blah blah. It was really fun. But at the same time, I was also working. I had a project coming up after this whole workshop, and then I was doing the workshop. So I kind of had a lot on my plate and I was moderately stressed out. So one night we got to do like a group project, and my group finished our work really fast, so I had time to go back to the hotel room and just chill and enjoy the hotel room. And this hotel had an amazing bathroom, huge bathroom. The size of the bathroom is the size of my room, or larger. There was a toilet bowl, a bidet, a bathtub, a shower area, 2 sinks, a giant mirror, amazing. And I don't have a bathtub at home, so I was thinking I'm gonna take the opportunity to give myself a really nice, long, relaxing bath. And then so happened that the mall nearby had a Lush store, and I love Lush. And I was like, oh my goodness, I can actually go and buy a bath bomb and use it. I was so excited. So, made my way by myself to Lush and meticulously picked out my bath bomb. But I got the seaweed one, it's blue and white. I can't remember the name of it, but I'll list it down in the description if you're keen to know what bath bomb I used, because it honestly was really nice. I liked it a lot. And then I went back to the hotel room and I was so geared up. I was like, okay, let's do this. At this time, it was about 11-ish o'clock at night, and my roommate was out. She was still doing work with her group. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take advantage of this situation. I'm all alone in this hotel room. I can finally use the bathtub and, you know, not disturb her if I want to blast my music. So I went to run the bath, and then it came to the moment where I could drop my bath bomb in. And if you guys watch my Batam vlog, you would know that the last time I bought bath bombs, they were an absolute failure. They just disintegrated in the water. And yeah, so this was like the proper first time that I used a bath bomb. Like, I would legitimately say that I've used a bath bomb. First time, crossing my fingers, I was like, please don't disintegrate on me. Threw the bath bomb in the bath and it started fizzing, and it was so exciting. I was like, okay, this bath is nice and hot, nice and warm. I get in and I, you know, set myself out. Okay, I'm gonna do like 30 minutes. Didn't want to do too long because, you know, what if my roommate comes back? So it wouldn't be nice for me to just like soak in the tub for the longest time while she's outside. Okay, I'm gonna set my timer on my phone. Set it for 30 minutes, and then I began to enjoy my bath, relaxing on my bathtub. And then I was kind of restless, you know, I was using my phone, going on Twitter and stuff. And then at the 20-minute mark, I was like, okay, I feel kind of hot, and I also feel like the air is really thick, like full of moisture. And since like I'm not doing much, I'm just gonna get out of the bath and, you know, get changed, rinse off. So I get out the bath, I stand up, and I was like, whoa, okay, something is not right. Probably it's because I've been soaking in hot water and lying down for so long, so when I stand up, maybe I stood up too fast or something, I feel a little bit lightheaded. Then I'm like, okay, you know what, nothing, no big deal, I'm just gonna rinse off. So I make my way to the shower area and I was like, okay, whoa, like I feel queasy, like my stomach felt really queasy and I was like, oh, felt a bit nauseous. But then I thought, you know, no big deal. Turn on the shower, I'm like rinsing off, and then I couldn't stand. I literally had to lean on the sides of the walls to like prop me up. If not, I would just, because I was so lightheaded and I was like, what is going on? Like, I don't faint. I've never fainted in my life. When I get nauseous, it kind of goes away really quickly. If I get lightheaded, you know, it goes away really quickly, and I've never felt like that before. I was like, what is happening? And then suddenly my vision starts to blur and I can't breathe. I'm like, okay, I can't breathe. But then I was so soapy because of the bath. I was like, I can't walk out like this. So I, you know, pushed myself to like rinse off at least a bit more. But then it got to a point where I was like, okay, no. If I stayed in here longer, I'm just gonna collapse and my roommate is gonna come back in and like find me lying on the floor naked. And it was at that point of time that I realized that I ran out of oxygen in the bathroom. So I came out of the shower, I grabbed a towel, I bolted out the bathroom. You know how hotel rooms have like a study table and a chair? Yeah, I just sat on the chair. Thank goodness like the air conditioning was blowing down, so I was like and I sat there for a good like 15 to 20 minutes just breathing. And I was completely naked, soaking wet and wearing a towel, sitting in the middle of a hotel room going like so after I was like feeling better and stuff, I went back to the bathroom and I was looking around, I was looking at the ceiling and I was like, there are no vents. There is no form of ventilation at all. And I know some people might be thinking, you know, maybe your wet towel was blocking the bottom of the door or something, but no, like I clearly remember that there was no towel by the door. That like tiny little gap at the bottom of the door was the only way air could get into the bathroom. And I was like, this is not right. Like, such a fancy hotel, like there should be some form of ventilation in this 5-star hotel bathroom, if you get what I mean. So I guess with like all the steam and the hot air, I kind of ran out of oxygen and all that's left in the air was moisture and carbon dioxide. That's why I couldn't breathe. Like, I felt suffocated. It was like suffocation, you know. And I was so out of energy, I couldn't move. I had to just lie on my bed for like the next hour. Like, can you imagine? Cause of death, bath. But all in all, it was a really enjoyable short few days. The rest of the hotel was really nice. The beds were incredible. I slept in it like a baby. And the bathroom is pretty spectacular. Like, even though that happened, it was still a really nice day. So I guess the moral of the story is check your bathroom before you decide to take a really long bath. And I'm not saying that you have to be like an over paranoid freak about this, like you have to check everything, but you know, keep this in mind because sometimes you don't realize, like, that was honestly the last thing I thought could happen. Like, next time if I'm going to a hotel or a resort or moving into a new house or whatever, like, check that your bathroom has ventilation. Thinking back on it, it's quite hilarious, like imagining me like running out of the bathroom with just a towel. It's quite funny, but then in that moment, it's actually pretty traumatizing. I hope you guys enjoy the story, even though it wasn't enjoyable in real time. But I mean, to be fair, it's pretty entertaining, and it's a story that I will continue to tell in the years as time goes by. So if you guys like these kinds of chit-chatty story time videos, I'm sure I have a couple more stories to tell. But do give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe. I guess that is about it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! So I went to Priceline, I went to the chemist, I went to Kmart, Target, and you know, damage was done.